Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back to Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered on the PC. Last time, we got beat up by the members of the Forest Covenant here, aka these guys. And then after we joined up with them, we got beat up by just some dudes that were just hanging out here for way too long for some reason or another. So, yay. Anyways, today we're going to go ahead and go to that side of the forest. But I do want to see a few things here. I'm not sure if it's going to make a difference at all, but I want to look at something here. I primarily just want to find an enemy, like of the bushy variety. Because I have no idea if the forest hunter dudes actually help you out with getting attacked from these guys. So I'm just curious about that. I think you are... No, you're not a hunter, you're a plant. Where are the forest brohams? Ah, there we go. There's that guy right there. This guy should still be following me. Yay. You keep following me. Not from a distance, though. Now, do you guys help with the offense, or do you guys just sit here and watch me die? It appears to be the secondary one. Okay, I thought that might be the case, since a lot of Dark Souls characters are very them-focused, especially when it comes to survival. But, just wanted to check. Okay, I think we're pretty much done in this particular front half of the forest, but let's just do a quick run just to be on the safe side. By the way, I turned up the volume of voices, even though we're reasonably far into the game. I had it at 7, and I thought that was high enough, but apparently everybody in this game is very soft-spoken, so I put it up to 9 out of 10. So hopefully the dialogue is a bit louder now. I think I might have had my computer louder when I checked it after doing each video, because it sounded fine then, but I was looking at something today, and they were all really quiet, so might as well turn it up just a little bit. Especially since I'm going through a decent amount of effort to actually find and talk to as many people as I can. I mean, yeah, I'm still missing plenty of people here, but, well, I'm trying, dang it. Goodbye. Let's not die to the bush, you little bastards. That's primarily my fault since I have so little stamina. And that item right there. I'm trying to figure out what item that is. That might actually be something relating to the DLC a little bit. Possibly. So I think there's an item there in the DLC, but I don't know if you can get to it here in the main game. And we can't access the DLC until after going through Sen's Fortress. And a pretty decent way into Enerlando, the area after Sen's Fortress. Heck, no, we actually do have to go all the way through Enerlando. And then we can go back for it. But I'm not going there anytime soon anyways. Are you guys attacking me? Okay, you guys are way over there. So I know that nobody helps me now. You're trying to clobber me. And this is not a great cliff to fight on since it's very slippery. I don't care about your item. I care about killing this guy. Dang it, that didn't work out so well. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing twat against these chumps. I don't know. You know, that might just be a flower, actually. I think it might actually just be a flower, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and... I was going to say I was going to go ahead and humanity that bonfire, but I don't think it's really that big of a deal. We'll see how the boss goes when we get to him. Because I don't think it's a very far trek from this side of the forest to the boss door. I know the boss is a reasonably fast attacker, so I'm not sure how well we'll do as a magic character. We might have to stick to some of our slower spells. But, oh well. And I gotta get away from you guys before you guys kill me. You guys aren't very hard, but I keep forgetting that my stamina needs to regenerate. Yeah, we're just going to ignore these guys. They'll give up eventually once we get to Alvina's little palace area. Where am I? Okay, maybe you guys won't give up so easily. Oh, we're just completely on the other side. Okay, I see where we are. It's still a pretty easy area to get lost in here. At least in my opinion. It's a forest. Everything looks the same. And all these damn trees are trying to murder me, even though, well, I tried to murder them first. I know, technically, they did try to murder me first. I walked right past them when they were taking a nap in the ground, and then they came out and tried to clobber me. Okay, I think they gave up. We're ready to talk to you guys. You guys aren't going to have your shop until we go back down to Blighttown. But I'm not going down to Blighttown for some time, actually. After Anor Londo, probably will. But at the moment, nah, I'm good. One, we don't really have any reason to go down there. Since even if we did go towards the lava area, we could get kind of far in there. But we'd eventually be blocked by that giant yellow fog door, and then we wouldn't have anything else to do. Hey, there was a chest over here. Okay, cool. Ooh, we got the stone set. This is a very good armor, but extremely heavy. Yeah, 6 pounds just for the face. Let's see. Compared to... yeah, a lot of our armor is in the 6 to... well, I guess our armor is not that light, but yeah, it's pretty heavy. The stone set itself, 17 pounds, so yeah, 6 pounds heavier than the Elite Knight armor, which again is reasonably heavy because it's a medium armor class, but it does do a good job in the medium armor class. But yeah, stone armor is like, I want to say, 3rd or 4th highest defensive set in the game. It's really good, but it's not for my build. And also there is a set that is even heavier and even better, which again I'm not going to be dealing with, but it is there. And we're actually going to get that, we're not going to get it, but we're going to see it in action after this particular area here. And by this particular area I mean this boss fight. Oh look, there's water down there. But as a Souls character, we are incapable of swimming for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's just swimming is not good for us. Okay, so there's our exit. And we got a bunch of little mushroom dudes in here. Let's attack them. Yeah, they have a ton of HP for whatever reason. And these little dudes, they mostly just run away. And occasionally they trip and fall down. And then they go towards their parents. Literally. The little guys are called mushroom children. The big guys are called mushroom parents. And do not get hit by that guy, because as you see, he took off about, 98% of my health right there. I'm kind of surprised he didn't just straight up one-shot me. How do you do against magic? Not bad. But the problem is these giant dudes have so much health. I think it's like 2,000 health or something like that. The little dudes might try to attack you every once in a while, but I don't think it's very common, that's for sure. And if you stay in the range of that mushroom parent right there, when he's doing his swing, he'll occasionally do a second swing that ends up with even more reach. So he'll do a 1-2 combo. But killing these guys does have the benefit of dropping gold pine resin, which applies lightning to your weapon. So that's really nice. Again, the problem though is they take forever to kill. That took 11 soul arrows and 1 great soul arrow and then a little bit of weapon damage. So very durable creatures. So I'm just going to ignore them for the most part. Let's see, if we go over there, there's some stuff. Not a whole lot, really, but some. Either that or they're just bamboozling me with the items again. I think there is a chest here, but I might be thinking of an area that is incredibly similar in the DLC section. Because I think it's basically almost identical, really. Okay, that actually has a ladder. I don't know. Oh, this must... Okay, this is... That's going to lead over to where that giant Hydra we saw was. If you come up through the Hydra exit, that's the ladder that you're going to eventually take to get up here, I think. Or at least very close to it. Let's see, if we go down here, there are people that are going to attack us. Again, we can fight them, but I'm not going to worry about them right at the moment. Maybe after we get this chest right here. And the people over there are of the very dangerous variety. Luckily these guys are super slow, so you can just kind of bait them out. I don't know if you guys are weak to lightning or not, but I'm not going to waste my pine resin, simply for the fact that... The enchanted ember. Very nice, that's for making magic weapons. Simply for the fact that gold pine resin isn't very common. Again, you have to kill these guys for it. And I think they're only sold in a few shops. And some of those shops might have limited quantity of the item there. So yeah, I'm not going to really worry about it that much. Let's see. Let's not fall to our death here. I think this is over by the Hydra. Let me see if we can't get a good look at it, because we saw the Hydra itself last episode, I think it was. But now where do we go to get back up here? That's my main concern there. I think that right there, that fog gate, I think that's the boss, or at least very close to the boss. Oh yeah, there we go. Those guys right there. They kind of look like Alvina, except they're much less friendly. The good news is they don't respawn. The bad news is they are very fast, very dangerous. And I'm not sure how it's going to go as a melee character. Okay, so this is where we go to fight them. There's a flower. Let's go ahead and get the great... Yeah, let's just get the great soul arrow ready to try to fight this guy. I think there are 2 of these cats around here. Large soul of a brave warrior. You'd have to be very brave to fight these cats because, again, very fast, very dangerous, very no bueno. There they are. I don't know where the second one's hiding. But these guys are very... Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog for whatever reason. And I think he just took out half my health through my shield. I'm not sure what happened there, but it did. Yeah, he's going through my shield somehow. I'm not sure what's happening there. Let's kill you. And decent amount of health. Not as much as the mushrooms, but enough to make me think twice. Damn it. Okay, I'll meet you guys back here. Alrighty, we are back. Oh, I put lightning spear back on. It does about the same damage as our Great Soul Arrow to those mushroom dudes, so we're not going to really bother. Now, can I cheese you from up here? That's my question. I don't know if I can. You might just run away, and I might not be able to get to you. Okay, before we get too far, let's see if we have anything better physically defense that'll still keep us under 24 weight here. Okay, let's see. Our current has 12 for 1.5. Let's see, 15 for 4. I'm not going to worry about that. Eastern Helm 4.7. I think this might actually be our best bet, this Crimson set, really. Because we have, what, 3.5 points we could work with here. But I'm not trying to put on all this extra weight. Yeah, I think this really is our best bet right now, is just sticking with what we got. Oh well. Anyways, let's try Great Heavy Soul Arrow on this guy, because as long as we get our attacks off, we should only take like 2 or 3 hits to kill him, and then we shouldn't have to worry about it too much. I think our biggest problem is going to be dodging that Sonic the Hedgehog attack that he's got. Yeah, like that. Okay, get off the screen, Revival. Oh yeah, that does not as much damage as I was thinking, and we died again. Jeez, that was fast. I'm not sure why there's a mushroom child down there, but, okay, sure. I might not actually be able to just beat these guys simply for the fact that, fucking mushroom is in the way, you fucking fuck. Get... Why the fuck wouldn't you go to your shield, you fuck? Anyways, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by one of you little turds, I might just not be good enough to beat him with the magic at my current level. I mean, the magic itself is probably fine, but I myself am a very average player, so... I mean, I fought him as melee before, and that worked out reasonably well, but magic is slower at the moment, plus our stamina is lower, so then it would be if you're physical, I think, because I haven't upgraded it at all. And I think that little mushroom bastard caused me to lose my 8,000 souls that I had. Yeah, he did. You fuck. Get out of here, cat. Alright, we're going to try one more time, and if I fail again, I'm just going to give up and go to the boss, because these guys are proving rather difficult. I looked it up just to be on the safe side, and their rolling attack is physical. It doesn't have any magical components or anything like that. So I don't know why it just straight up does damage through my shield. I'm not sure. Let's see. I mean, it knocks you down, sure, that's great. But it shouldn't just do damage through my shield. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with these guys with our current spells. They're either too slow, or they either do a good amount of damage and they're too slow, like Great Heavy, or they are too fast, or not too fast, they're fast and they don't do enough damage, like Soul or Great. So, I'm just going to ignore him. We're going to go fight the boss, see how that goes. The boss should be a challenge, but it should be a doable challenge. By the way, those guys are called Great Felines, if you want to look them up on the wiki or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, the boss should be doable. If I have to, I'll kindle the bonfire for an extra 10 flasks, but it shouldn't be that bad, I don't think. Also, when I was looking up the spinning attack to make sure it was physical instead of magical, because I was thinking it might be magical and I was going to switch to a good magical shield, but this has our highest magic reduction at 80%. So even if it was magical, we would have had the best shield that we have at the moment, and I don't see any reason why it would have been lightning, so I wasn't even looking at that. But yeah, apparently it's just physical, and I think they just knock you down and do the damage and say screw you and all that other good stuff. So, well. By the way, I did, what was it, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that door right there, that's the boss door. There are 3 of those cats over there, by the way. I think if you come from the bridge, you'll see them sooner. But also people recommend coming that way since they will aggro less on you. You can tease them with like poison arrows or something like that. Okay, yeah, that's our goal right there. We can just drop down, that'll be barely any damage. I don't think we missed a whole lot in here. There was that one lake that had the chest, and I think that was pretty much the main loot here. I mean, if you want to kill the parents here for gold pine resin, go for it, but it's not really worth it, I don't think. Is that my souls over there that I don't really care for at the moment, since they have nothing on it? No, it's just a flower. Yeah, nothing in that water. Okay, yeah, so there's pretty much nothing here that we're gonna worry about. Yeah, I don't think there's actually anything else in this side of the forest besides the mushrooms, that one treasure chest, and then the path to the cats, which is something I'm going to avoid. And you caused me to die earlier by being a curious little bastard, so screw you. Okay, let's go ahead to the door here, and let's get ready for the boss. Should be a challenge, hopefully a much more doable challenge. How many of my... I only have one of the green blossoms. If I had like 10, I'd probably use them for the fight, because it'd be good for stamina regeneration. But I don't have 10, so... You know, or if I had more than one. Granted, we could just go... I could just go fight those frog rays, or whatever they're called. I think that's what they're called, is frog rays. And just farm them for a little bit. But, we'll give it a few attempts to see how it goes. There are probably a lot of people here that want to be summoned for the fight, but we'll try to go non-summon since, as far as I am aware, there's not a NPC summon available, which would be what I really care about. And I want to give this guy a fair fight before we get too far here. A lot of people really like this boss fight, and it is actually really nice. Try close range battle. Well, that sounds good. Tears ahead. That's a big sword and a bunch of little swords. Actually, that is a lot of swords, isn't it? I can't tell. Is that back there a sword too? Yeah, I guess it's like a big stone greatsword or something. And there is a sword. And this is the Great Grey Wolf Sith. Very agile, and he has a great sword for whatever reason. You can roll through most of his attacks, and a lot of his attacks aren't going to hit you from various points. That's why they want you to be close range. And yeah, that double swipe, that will hit you on the rebound if you're not careful. It might also just do that. No, don't. Fucking Homeward Bone. That's not what I was going for. But yeah, Great Grey Wolf Sith, reasonably fast. Not terribly fast, but fast enough. And he can jump like halfway across the field. So that's something to watch out for there. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, shouldn't take too long to run over there. So let's just do that real fast. If you do the DLC before this fight, which you can very easily, you can actually skip this entire garden area before the DLC if you want to. Like anything below or past, like Andre the Blacksmith, you can skip until after Sans Fortress. It's not required. Beating Sith is eventually required to beat the game, but again, you can wait. If you do the DLC, then you get a slightly different cutscene when you fight Sif if you finish the DLC or finish a certain part of the DLC before fighting him. I think it only works though if you do that before fighting him at all, because if you fight him right now and then go do the DLC, you still get the... You just get immediately put into battle, and that's going to be a pain, because he's going to be like waiting for me at the front door, isn't he? Yeah, because you only get the battle cutscene for most of the bosses here the first time, I think. Yeah, this guy's going to be waiting for me like right by the door, I think. Yeah, he just jumps like right at you. There we go. Luckily, we are close enough that he's not able to hit us terribly easy. And that was no bueno. We probably wouldn't have had such a pain the first time if I didn't have my homeward bone on. Damn it. Yeah, that double swipe really kills you, because first it murders your stamina, and then after all your stamina's gone from his super swipe, then it kinda screws you over. Okay. We're doing okay. Yeah, he's not as tough as I was thinking he might be. It's mainly that double swipe that really gets you. And also the fact that it takes frickin' forever to drink Estus in this game. Yes, I've complained about that before. Yes, I'll probably keep complaining about it, because I just don't know why it takes so long. Great heavy. Oh, that did plenty of damage. Okay, he's not actually that bad. Just stay at his front legs. Make sure you do your best to dodge out of his double swipe attack there, and you're pretty good to go, really. Yeah, I don't think him hitting you with his paws counts as damaging. And yeah, once you get him down to really low health, I think like that last like big section, he starts limping and his attacks get slower and he just becomes much less dangerous. And there you go. Okay, that was way easier than I thought it would be. And we got the Covenant Artorias Ring and the Soul of Sif. Great. Humanity, Homeward Bone. Great. And there we go. Nice. And not really easy boss fight, but easy enough. And let's see if there's any items around here, and then we'll be done. Excuse me. Let's see, nothing there. Yeah, okay. There. I think that item behind the tombstone is the only one here. Hornet ring, yay! Let's check out our rings real fast. Okay, so we got Hornet ring, boosts critical attacks. Special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. Hornet ring belonged to the Lord's Blade, Ciaran. By boosting critical attacks, his wearer can annihilate foes as Ciaran's dagger laid waste to Lord Gwyn's enemies. Okay, cool. And then we got the Covenant of Artorias, traverse the Abyss. This ring symbolizes Knight Artorias' covenant with the Beast of the Abyss. Its wearer, like Artorias himself, can traverse the Abyss. This is a required ring, and it's also one of the rings where if you go to New Game Plus, it disappears from your inventory. So you have to fight Sif the Wolf here every time in order to beat the game each time. Basically, the Abyss is an area that if you go in there without that ring on, it kills you. It doesn't do damage, it just kills you. So it's basically like, it's more or less a slight handicap on your ring slot for the one boss that it's required in. Because really, that's all it does. It takes up your ring slot, one of your ring slots for that fight. So, yeah. I mean, I guess for story purposes, you need it to survive the dark embrace of the Abyss that would otherwise kill you. But gameplay purposes, it's just a random ring slot nerf for that one fight for no real reason whatsoever. But anyways, we defeated Great Wolf Sif. We got beat up by Great Kitty Cats. And next episode, we're going to go ahead and explore the downward path through the Darkroot, area in general. So guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night.